Happy KO. Got another video for you. First off, a couple apologies. The first one is for my face. This is probably my least presentable time of the week on Sunday nights because I've just kind of been run down from the week. That's the first apology. The second one is for our last video, we got a lot of complaints from our viewers that you couldn't hear me in the microphone very well because we have a new microphone and I was behind the microphone. Now that we have a microphone actually attached to the camera, I realize now I have to be in front of it at all times. Okay, so without further ado, here is the correct order, in my opinion, on purchasing your microphones for your drum kit if you plan on miking up your entire drum kit eventually like we do here at Happy KO. The first one you're going to want to get is the vocal microphone. Get a high quality condenser microphone like this one here, and this is where you're going to be spending all your money, frankly. So right off the bat, don't skimp out on this one. Do your research and find one that's really good, and once you do that, the rest of them are really cheap, I promise. But this one, you can do this one first because then you can do vocals, guitar, bass even, and you can even use this to mic up your entire drum kit. So if you have this one just aimed right here where I'm standing, getting over the whole drum kit, you can have some pretty decent drum kit recordings just from one microphone. Second one I would buy is the kick drum microphone on the front of the kick, or the back. I don't know what this is called, the front or the back. But the reason I would get this one next is because this drum gets captured the worst, in my opinion, by that microphone. So this is kind of the arguably the most important drum, but it still gets captured the worst from your vocal microphone. So I would get this microphone next. This one's only like 120 bucks. And there's only a couple to choose from. After that, I would get a second condenser microphone for this side of the drum kit. So now you can have one on each side of the drum kit, and you can have stereo recordings now with your drum kit. This one you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on. Since that one's expensive, this one you can really cheap out on. This one I think we paid 100 bucks for. It's just for these two, and that's really it. And it just gives you that stereo sound. So you can have your crashes on this side and this side. The next one I would buy, if that's not good enough for you, is the top of your snare drum. I would get the microphone for that. That is so that you can have your snare drum on a separate track now, where you can really hone in how you want that clap of the... In my opinion, once you have those four microphones, these two and then the kick and snare, you're pretty much already sounding radio quality professional. And then all the microphones you buy after that are kind of bonus to make things easier for you. But if you still want to buy more, then the next ones I would buy are microphones to mic the top of your toms. And if you only want to get one more, that's fine. You can aim this one in between all three of them and get all three toms. I have two. I have one on the floor tom because I want to get specific with the floor tom. These two I hit so rarely that I don't really care that they're on the same audio track. And even then I can split them, and whenever I hit this drum I can put that on a separate track anyway. So I'm fine with one microphone for sharing both of these. And then I also say the next one would be a mic underneath the snare drum, so you can get the snares and you can mix and master that a little bit more and tweak that. And then lastly, I would get a microphone for the back side of the kick drum. I'll come back here. For the batter side of the kick drum, you can just aim it.